So recently I was playing some free-to-play games and came across Trove. It's like if Minecraft and Warframe had a baby that barely survived the process because it was born in New York. I then started looking up some YouTube videos to optimize my high-octane voxel gameplay and noticed there were these YouTubers that are kid-friendly, energetic, vibrant, and very loud. It kinda got me thinking. I wonder if I could be a content creator that's kids friendly. Looks easy enough. Just scream a lot.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
The answer? No. Something I could do, thanks to my massive knowledge gain from watching these YouTubers, is to teach you, the audience, how to become an authentic content creator for kids. The first step to becoming the next Ollie is choosing a game. This is very important as it will be the deciding factor of what age group you'll have viewing your videos. Let's take Fortnite for example, a fun game that all ages can enjoy. It's free and requires no money to be spent. Now take Escape from Tarkov, a game that you pay once to own, a very steep learning curve, no tutorial, and takes a bit of learning to play. Not to mention it's a mature rating. You'll pull an older crowd with EFT opposed to Fortnite obviously. Stick to the following. Free to play? Check. Simple gameplay that even SS Sniper Wolf could record her own footage? Check. Microtransactions? Big check. Now that we have our kid friendly free to play game, we shall move to step 2. Now that you have your game set up, you're going to need a persona. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie circa 2013. You can associate them all with a signature greeting or sound. You're going to have to come up with your own catchphrase so you can be associated with and be immediately recognized. I'll make my own for example. First, I want to sound as friendly and inviting as possible. Second, I want to make sure I speak very quickly but can still be understood. Finally, I'll have to mention my name in my catchphrase. This is what I came up with.
Hey gamers, my name is AKFORTYKAVIN and today we're coming out with another video playing some Fortnite Battle Royale.
A bonus tip that I should mention, having a name for your viewers can give the audience a sense of belonging, so make sure you come up with something fun and hip with today's generation that you can exploit for merch sales. You want to know what the most appealing color is to the eye? Emojis. In order to grab your 90-year-old army of an audience, there are 3 very important things you should include when making a thumbnail that's appealing. The first, of course, is emojis. Emojis are helpful for giving a viewer an idea of what your video is going to be about. For example, if I use a sad emoji, it implies that the video is sad. If I use a laughy emoji with a 100 emoji, that means the video is lit and full of organic comedy. This will help bring in viewers looking for a specific type of video, whether it be sad or funny. The second thing to include in a thumbnail is the magic arrow. Now the arrow is important as most people will see it and then look to where it's pointing. Of course, your arrow doesn't even need to point at anything really. Just include it so that way the viewer will try and figure out what it's pointing at, and when it's discovered that there isn't anything at all, they'll have to watch the video to figure it out. The final thing you want to include in your thumbnail is saturation. You'll want to make it as colorful as possible, so much that YouTube will start demonetizing videos with thumbnails that contain more than 2 colors. Include these 3 attributes in your thumbnail, and you'll have kids making their mommy and daddy breaking out their credit cards to buy all your merch. Speaking of merch, it's time to milk the fat, juicy udders of the cash cow. Notice how I didn't include Patreon in this tutorial? Remember, your target audience is the youth. They're most likely going to be using mommy or daddy's wallet, so a monthly subscription is probably out of the question. Instead, you give them one or more of the following. Something they can ask their parents for, such as t-shirts, caps, clothing, etc. Or something they're able to do on their own that costs no money for them, but puts money in your pocket. In this instance, referral codes. Now as far as giveaways go, this is probably going to be your best tactic to not only reel in those poor children that can't buy any V-Bucks, but to also get people to subscribe to your channel or follow your social medias, increasing their chance to win said giveaway. The caveat is obvious here, spending your hard-earned ad revenue on gifts to give back to your viewers. A gamble you could take is to continuously do giveaways for, say, Fortnite, until you have a big enough subscriber base. After that, it is possible to receive gifts from partners that can give you free gifts to give away to the community for whatever company you're promoting, as your view number will be high enough due to the previous giveaways. For now. The last, most important, and probably most difficult step into becoming the next Deadlocks, God bless his soul, is relevancy. Remember how Minecraft videos were extremely popular around 2013, the same way Fortnite is now? Most of these channels that uploaded said videos are what most considered dead. Staying relevant is more important than any of the other steps if you make it in this savage YouTube industry. To assist in your survival against becoming a dead channel, I have a few tips that can help prevent you becoming a dead channel. Tip number 1. It's really disappointing I have to include this, but don't be these guys.
Quickly. This is the girls' bathroom. There's gotta be something here. There's gotta be something in the girls' bathroom. There's gotta be something in the girls' bathroom.
Gotta be something in the girls' bathroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Tip number 2. Learn to move on from something that's not relevant anymore or loses interest. This may seem disingenuous, much like this video, but even the most popular content creators will agree. Your channel has to stay up to date with whatever you're covering. Tip number 3. If your audience grows up, you grow up. This isn't the Wiggles' career, and it does have to come to an inevitable end. Sure, you can continuously make content that is catered to a younger audience, but your most loyal fans, the ones that actually smash your subscribe button and rung the bell, should come first. In conclusion, if you follow all these tips I have relayed to you, you'll probably become the biggest embarrassment at your family's next interrogation at the dinner table. Or, you could become one of the greatest YouTubers of all time. But most likely the first.